Oh,
Hello!
there it
Welcome to
goes.
WulfCast, episode 10.
Greetings from quarantine life.
The party poppers popped off because it's episode 10.
Uh,
But then Fang's in the background in a room just rocking back and forth because he's been there for fucking 10 days.
My
I gotta
poor
be here
hubby.
for at least 7 more days, and it is incredibly annoying. I have to go get a test, and then regardless of whether that test comes back negative or positive, I have to wait 7 more days before I can return to work.
Yeah, it really sucks. So, yeah. It's a little worrying, but I think we'll get through it. So,
Yeah,
Stay the fuck away from me.
yeah, that's why he's upstairs, quarantined
that's
away from all of us.
that's why I'm currently locked away in this hot room.
You're the fan up there, you're fine. Quit complaining.
Get him some water.
He doesn't drink water, only alcohol and soda.
Quiet, I'll
Jeez,
taste
just call
water
me
right
out.
now.
Yeah, it tastes like water anyway. I drink that fucking Captain and Coke mixture, and it's just Jacksepticeye straight fucking water.
Straight fucking
I
water.
will say this real quick before if we keep talking about this subject, don't say the C word because then, yeah, we can't say the C word on YouTube.
Well, I'm pretty
What,
sure people
cock?
know what I'm talking about when I am quarantined. I am not allowed out of
No,
this
I
room.
just was letting you guys know that YouTube for some reason doesn't like the C word.
Oh, because it's scary and can't be
Ooh.
talking about national tragedies and bloody, 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 and yeah. They
No.
also don't want people. They don't want people like us. That is a great zoom in of that titty.
and
Yeah,
we're
we can talk about titties, but we can't say the C word.
It's because
we're
titties aren't scary.
the titties make everything better. It's like if man's having a bad day, pull your shirt up. Titties.
But no, they also don't want people
Been
like
too long.
us. We also don't. They also don't want people like us who. I'm a high school fucking dropout. You work where you work. May does artwork. We're not exactly qualified to talk about such things.
and not to say that we're not uncaring or discompassionate about that. We understand that it is a national tragedy and that people have lost their lives to it. So it's no joking matter. So, but we joke around about it because we're just sick and tired of hearing them bitch about being upstairs in that room.
Yes, it's annoying. Member of my family also has it, and some of the things he said to me about it are pretty fucking funny. But it's
I think it's
no laughing matter.
The
It's one of them
only
things you laugh at. Tragedy plus timing equals comedy.
mhm.
So you can make
Look
jokes
at my
about
life.
it. But yeah,
I think about the only thing that would come out of it is being out of work for 2 weeks.
Not really.
if
Not
I
when.
was
Not if he was.
so yeah, this
Good.
takes me back to when this entire bullshit first started. The warehouse I was working at shut down for 3 months,
I remember that.
and at first I was like,
Cool.
"Fuck yeah, I'm out of work. I get to sit at home and get paid for it. This will be awesome."
Day two.
The first 3 days in, I beat one of the Assassin's Creed games that I'd been working on.
Not where I thought he was going with
That
that.
was what, Valhalla, right?
No, that one was Odyssey,
Oh, that's right.
because Valhalla hadn't came out yet.
Coming out.
But it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I had been working on it and just dicking around with it here and there. And I finally beat it the first like 3 or 4 days into that first quarantine. And then I just kind of sat there and looked at my computer and went, well, now what? I ran out of stuff. It gets boring. You look at your games that you would play every day after work or after school or whatever, and you sit there and you look at them and you're like, nah, that's boring.
Yeah, it's
This is
so.
boring.
And normally he has his computer downstairs with me here in the dining room because our offices are down here. But now that he's holed up upstairs, it's so much more quiet downstairs now, and I'm just like, it's more boring now that he's not here, and I can't hear him bitching about the game cheating or somebody's hacking.
You don't hear son of a bitch mother. You hear boom.
Yeah, pretty much. Or I hear
You
him
just
and my
hear it real
roommate
silent.
downstairs. Yeah. I hear the occasional, son, get out of here. Because our son is like, well, I miss daddy. I'm like, I know you miss daddy, but stay out of there. He's just like, me.
He gave me a little teddy bear the other day.
Yeah, the teddy bear that he tries to give everybody.
Yeah.
He's got this red teddy bear. I don't remember where we got it from, but he got it from somewhere. And whenever he doesn't want it, he tries to give it to one of us. And then we'll hold on to it for a while and then we'll give it back to him. And he's like, oh, hey, my teddy bear. And then whenever somebody's sick or doesn't feel good or in a bad mood, he's like, here, I got you something.
And then he'll hand it to you, and you just go, "Thanks, buddy," and then
Boy's too innocent for his own good.
yeah.
It's adorable, though. So we kind of figured today we wouldn't have a topic, just kind of just talking, chilling, and just shooting the crap, you know. Just kind of a relaxing, you know, just talking some stuff out. So how's that price of China tea going? Is it deflated any?
No, it hasn't actually. It's on the rise because China.
Because China.
Because everything's made there.
Well, there in
Pretty
Japan.
much.
Of course, I'd love to
And
go to Japan, though.
Is my vape
Yeah.
made in China?
probably.
Am I made in China? Damn. Find a made in China sticker. Well, son of a bitch. Mom, you got
Oh well,
some
these
explaining.
pants I just randomly picked up are made in Vietnam.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Oh, crap. That's funny.
they're your pants too.
Hey, get out of my pants. Wait.
Well,
That came out wrong.
you said he was in his room.
Yeah, he is in his room.
Pacing back and
Ah.
forth.
Oh, are you pacing?
Oh, that's
poor,
fucked.
poor Wolfie. Stuck on quarantine.
Uh,
So what's been
I
new
had
with you
s-
guys?
I had something happen to me the other day. Don't laugh. No, this was getting ready to circle right back around to sitting in your room. But I went out to dinner the other night at Texas Roadhouse. Fucking
I
phenomenal.
love that place.
Except for the
$90 bill you got.
well,
Yeah.
not whatever, but like the wait sucks. And I don't know if I said this is interesting or whatever, but so I'm sitting there in the car listening to music. My dad decides to get out. He's like, I'm going up here and sit down. I don't know why I made him sound angry. He's not that angry of a guy.
Your dad
But
always seems like he's a very nice guy.
He is.
well,
Well, he's a
no,
dad. He's gonna have his
he
moments.
is, but yeah, he's dad and papaw. So so he gets out. So obviously my niece and nephew get out, and I'm like, I don't want to sit in the car alone anymore. So I get out, and we're waiting, and I'm sitting there, and I see this like girl start approaching me, and I was like, just like, okay. And then she got closer and closer, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And she starts freaking out. And I thought for a split 2.5, someone has fucking noticed me from my stream, which doesn't make any sense because I don't have cam, or from the podcast, which still doesn't make any sense because we don't have videos on here of us, or like she just noticed me from somewhere. She starts freaking out. She's like, oh my god, I love your shirt. Oh my god, your tattoo. Da, da, da. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, I'm a huge Jaden fan, and da 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 da. So then she just starts bullshitting with me. But like for 2.5, I thought finally I was getting noticed for something.
Did you get her phone number?
No, because
Oh.
she was 14.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
No, but it was just cool to know that, like, think that for a split second that, like, I thought maybe I was getting noticed, but no, she was a really nice, sweet girl. She went into pretty much talking about how like Jaden's music helped her through hard times, and I told her the same thing. And then she told me that she was an up and coming songwriter or singer songwriter. She's been doing it, so
Well, that's
I
cool.
just pretty much told her, hey, you're still young, you still have a long time ahead of you. Don't give up on your dreams. And you could just see like from this like 10-minute conversation, like her emotions and just how dedicated she was to her. So if you ever come across this, it was nice meeting you. I don't know if you told me your name, but it was really nice meeting you. And do follow your dreams. So yeah,
Just
but it was
don't
pretty
follow
cool.
the wrong ones. That is pretty cool. I mean, I was talking to Fang because he says if we ever do like a live stream where you can see our faces, I don't care if y'all see my face. I mean, just let me do my makeup first so I look halfway decent, not like a living zombie. But I showed Fang this really awesome mask I had found. I'm like, hey, here you go, honey. You could use this, you know? He's like, oh, yeah. Do we have to
See,
find
I
one?
have tons of masks in my room too, but they're all like
All right.
horror killers, like Michael Myers and Chucky and all
Uh,
them.
I want to get the mask that Jonah Scott wears in the album cover for Predator and Prey.
Oh, that one.
That really derpy looking wolf mask.
But I like Jonah Scott though. Like he's pretty awesome. Like his voice is hilarious. Like
Yeah.
I still love that one stupid honey cast where it's like, "Hi, I'm Jonah Scott," and then they give him shit for his name. I love that. It's like first you have me, then you have me.
First you have me, then you have, I think his name's like Mike or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And then you go to Jonah Scott and it's just, hi, I'm Jonah Scott.
Poor
And it's just
guy.
like, he does though. When he uses his Legacy voice and just his normal voice in general, it's a real raspy, deep voice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a recognizable voice if you ever watch B Stars or ever tune into any of his streams, because he also streams.
Mm-hmm.
He's a gamer, but
He'll also go into a VR chat too and talk to random people. Like he'll go into like random fur chats and talk to people. And
yeah,
they're like,
he'll
"Oh
also
my
wear
god."
he'll wear Lego She avatars
Yeah.
and shit like that. I've thought about hopping into VR chat and going to either the Black Cat, which isn't a furry world, but it's a hangout world that a lot of people, furries included, go to. And then you have, and I'm going to try and enunciate this word properly so it doesn't sound like I'm saying something else. There's another world called Fur Hub that is where all the furries in VR chat typically go, if it's not one of the in VR clubs, like dance clubs or whatever.
Hmm. I need to get me a because I can join you in those. Just I can't really do much, but
No, you can do everything that somebody wearing a VR headset can do. The difference is your actions would be controlled by a mouse, whether you pick something up, whether you do an avatar action.
yeah, but I have to sit and search for emotions and stuff like that, which takes me a minute.
Yeah, but that's something you can get the hang of.
Yeah, 'cause I need to get on VR chat more and hang out with you and the guys.
Yeah.
I just got confirmation. I messaged Stuart and said, "Hey, CC, Zach, and I would love to have you." I just name dropped everybody's name. Sorry.
Yeah.
Once would love to have you on the podcast when we talk about the military and army and whatnot on November 11th. Are you down? He said, "Sure, buddy."
Oh, cool. Sweet. Yeah, no, for all those wondering, I have ideas that I run past the group of, what we can talk about and stuff like that. So I kind of did a schedule for like I think all the way until January, but like I think I'm just missing January's ideas, but I think I'll hop on that once I have more time to think about it. But that's really cool that he'll do that for us.
Yeah.
Sure, I like him. He's a really nice guy.
Hmm.
Unless we can get him to besides military, we can also talk about gaming since he games with all of us and could reminisce on married life and
Talk about the good old high school days.
the high school days, right?
Guess I'll have
Oh.
to sit that one out. Not married.
You might be by that time. No,
Alright.
if you're married by November 11th, I'll personally walk over to your house and slap you over the head.
Either she's married or rich and needs to get a green card real quick.
Yeah.
Just sitting here, I'm like, it's like 3 podcasts, or no, it's like the end of October. We're doing our Halloween special, and it's just like, well, time's running out here, guys. I will like to leave you with this. I am a married man. What? Who is the best man? Jill, my right hand. You fuck. She's been there through everything.
Everything. Jill and Pamela Henderson.
Rosie Papa and her 5 sisters.
Right. I've got to change the stupid nib on my pen. Hang on, it's being stupid. Right.
Can't be stupid. It doesn't have emotions.
Well, I was trying to hold out until December to change my pen nib, but it's just I'm tired of fighting with it because it's lasted a good long time. It's
Almost a year.
yeah, it's just starting to piss me off.
It's been almost a year since you got that thing.
Yeah, December.
Good old Fang's mom.
Yep.
God, I was so
Coming in clutch.
surprised. Like,
You had no
I had
idea.
no idea. Like, I'm like, that package is really big to be a tablet. That couldn't be a tablet. No. No, it's not a tablet. Lo and behold to me. Thanks, Mom.
It was a really, really big
I love it,
drawing
though.
tablet.
So we do the Halloween podcast at your parents' house, and she better have candy.
And she better have
Yeah. If you listen to this, Mom, you heard it here. We're doing the Halloween podcast at your house,
candy. We all get a
and
text
you better have
message.
candy.
Yep. And Girl Scout cookies.
No, not going down that road again.
Speaking
I
of Girl
choose
Scout
life.
cookies, I like Girl Scout cookies, but I heard, Mr. Alpha, that you have broken your diet. Shame on you.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I've seen your Twitter posts.
It was a cheat day.
Yeah.
Cheat day was yesterday, but to be fair, hold on.
I'm holding.
No, you're not. I am. To be fair, I haven't really worked out all this week. I've just had a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, me either.
Shut up! You ass, I'm done with you. I want a divorce.
I've whoa. But the only thing I ate today, I mean, pizza I eat regularly anyways. I mean, I got to the point when I first started this diet, I was turning down, Dad would be like, all right, well, we're going out to da-da-da restaurant. Hey, we're having pizza night. I would turn it down. I would stick to my strict diet. And I knew mentally I had to do that because if I was still caving in, I wasn't going to do it. But I still eat pizza and go to the Mexican restaurant, Texas Roadhouse, whatever like the dinner is. But I'm really good when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and snacks. I don't eat a lot. And I lost 1 pound this past week, but like I said, I can't complain because I didn't work out at all. But I'm still maintaining my diet for the
Good.
most part. And then I've been craving Oreos for like 3 weeks now, and I could have went to the store at any point in time because I go to the store like twice a week and picked up Oreos. But I wanted these Pokemon Oreos just because they were fucking hyped up, and I'm a child.
I think we all
Finally
are.
found them, so said fuck it and got them. And like I only ate like I was gonna say only like, but I only ate 10 of them.
I only ate half
Oh.
the package.
It was a third. But I only ate like 10 of them, a glass of milk, and then I had some pizza, and that's all I've had today, and I'm still under 2,000 calories.
That's not bad.
So I mean, my calorie limit a day is 2,000, which is I guess the recommended. Actually, I seen something that men are recommended 3,000 and women are 2,000, which I don't understand the logic in that.
They see it as
Because men and women's bodies are different. You can't base it off of that statistic per se. So you look at that statistic, it says 3,000 calories for men, and then you look at it for women, it says 2,000. But that doesn't mean like, is that the calorie count for women who are overweight, underweight? Do they have certain health conditions? Like there's other aspects of their life they have to take into consideration for those things. You can't just say, yeah, this is what you need specifically because it's what everybody else needs.
they tried to
But
put me on like a 1,200 calorie diet. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah,
even I couldn't, dude. But uh, but I'm still under my calories today, and I'm not hungry. It's 6 o'clock. I go to bed at 10 anyway, so I probably won't eat again tonight. So I should be fine. And I'm going to the gym Monday, so it's just been mentally in a bad mental week and a busy week. Like Monday, I was sore from the fucking VR thing still. I couldn't bend, couldn't lift. If I would have went to the gym, I would have looked like I was a zombie. And then Tuesday, I went and got tattoos. Wednesday, I wanted them to heal before I was like sweating through the bandages or whatever they put on you now.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, I took me a nice fucking nap after work. And then Friday, I just I was like, I could go to the gym. I have the time. I feel fine. But then I got to thinking, like, as I got dressed and getting ready to walk out the door, I was like, screw it. I've already missed this week. And, you know, some people be like, well, you still got one day in. But I just think mentally,
You
start
were just,
fresh
yeah,
Monday.
you just had mentally checked out. So you're like, you know what? And that's not terrible, you know. I mean, giving yourself that break, but just knowing when you're going to go back, it might be kind of a little grueling because your body's just like, ugh, we've had such a long break.
Yeah, it was like 11-day or 9-day break. So
Yeah, that's all right though.
I'll be fine. I'm going to get back into it. And
Hope we get a phone
uh,
call on like next Monday. I hate my life.
no, I'll get on to stream and either you will play Fortnite or Fang will want to play COD or something. And so how'd your workout go? Ah, fuck.
I knew I was forgetting something.
I mean, and I even checked my weight today because I normally check Sunday to see where I'm going to start the week off, and I've lost another pound, so I'm at a total of 67. So I'm fine.
I'm proud of you, bro.
And I can finally wear 2X instead of 3.
Yay!
Woot.
I have
Trying
to
to get down to
wear
Fang's level.
I have to wear large shorts because I've got linebacker shoulders and freaking huge ass tits. Thanks, mom and dad. It sucks. And on top of that, being a girl that's got large chest, large shoulders, and freaking gargantuan size feet, I really hit the genetic freaking crackpot on that one. You, all right, I wear size 13, 14 shoes. Do you know how hard it is to find shoes in my size, besides looking at drag queen sites or finding them online somewhere, and even buying them online? Half the time when they come in, they don't even fit. I'm like, the whole shoe industry is just sizist. Eh.
I wouldn't
hate fucking looking for
say
shoes.
they're sizest. I would say they manufacture what's popular.
But I want cute shoes too, you know. Where?
I will have a pair of shoes, and until they're like ran to the ground, like somebody could be like, if you were that noticeable, you can be like, bro, you've been wearing those shoes for like 3 years. I hate I hate going to the store, period. I hate
Yeah.
going anywhere alone. Not that I'm like shy or think I'm gonna get jumped or whatever.
It's the
I
company.
just yeah, I hate going and because when you go to the store, you can mentally go, I'm going in and out. I'll be there 5-10 minutes max. You're still there 30 minutes
Yeah.
at least.
If I had somebody with me, have somebody go shopping, I wouldn't be there as long.
You need to learn to be self-sufficient.
I was self sufficient for a long time before I met you, Mister. I just like having you with me.
See, I was
Sure.
like that too, and then having or being in a relationship for almost 4 years, you got that. Well, I'm going to the store. Well, I want to come, and then so you had that company, or well, I had that company, but now
Exactly.
it's just
That's
sucks.
what it is. I like having people with me.
But shoes, back on that topic, it just like I can't like I go to go to finally like get a new pair of shoes, and you're like you can't find anything that like piques your eye, and then you finally do, and you're like, well, I ain't paying $120 for a pair of
Right?
shoes that are gonna get messed up the next day I wear them. So then you
That's
keep
what
looking, and they don't have your size in the next pair that you like, and then you're like, fuck.
Just I'll go barefoot. Fuck it.
it's like when
Sandals. Remember when I used to do sandals for like 2 years?
yeah, you would wear
I
the same
hated
fucking.
I
We'd
hated
go out and
fucking
play football in a field full of fucking rocks and gravel, and this motherfucker be wearing sandals.
I can't fucking I just hate it. Like I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm always wearing guy shoes because I can't find girl shoes in my size that fit or look nice. Like I was surprised I found shoes that fit for our wedding. Jesus.
Should have went barefooted at your wedding.
I'm not going barefoot. I'm a delicate fucking flower, thank you very much.
Well, I don't think flowers have shoes.
Listen here.
Gotcha.
You know
Got him.
You know what flowers do have? Thorns. You dick.
On the shoes, I'll never understand the people who are like, I spent $300 on these Jordans.
Why?
Oh, cool. Are you ever gonna wear them? No, they're gonna sit in this glass case because they're Jordans.
Then why buy
So
them?
then why'd you buy them?
I
It
think
more or less. Go ahead.
I think it's more of just a flex, like, oh look, I can afford these expensive ass shoes, blah 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 blah.
There's that, and then there's everybody has their like little collecting hobby. So like, people collect shoes or football jerseys or
Teapots.
Pokemon cards.
I collect
Mine's
teapots.
Fortnite skins. No, I'm just kidding.
Teapots
I
So
and
what
don't
do
know.
you
guns.
collect? Fortnite skins. What happens when that game dies and you can't log in anymore? I find a new hobby.
It's just one of the things. Like, why even? So, if I walk into your house and you have a collection of shoes, cool. Tell me about them. But if you just randomly walk up to me in the street and go, "I have a $300 pair of Jordans at home," that's cool. I have a $2,000 PC setup.
You win.
What's the point of telling me that on the street? Like, if I'm not in your house, I can't see this $300 pair of shoes. For all I know, you got a $10 pair of shoes sitting in a glass case that you're calling Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
And they might even be because say someone bought them offline and they claim they were real, but they're fake.
Right.
Shoes are bad when it comes to buying them offline. Somebody, they'd be like, "Oh, we have these Travis Scott Nike collabs." Da 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 da. I just know that name because every famous person has these Travis Scott shoes.
I have no idea who that
But
is.
he's a rapper.
Oh, okay.
But he but then like someone's like, "Oh, I got these signed Travis Scott shoes. I'll sell them to you for $500." So it's not too pricey, but it's still pricey. So people are like, "Oh, these are real because he's selling them to me for a decent size price." But then if they were actually real and actually I can't say that word.
Authentic.
Authentic, signed by Travis Scott, they're gonna be a lot more than $500.
Yeah. Couple
But
thousand.
it's when it comes to shoes, because I even know a guy who collects shoes and whatnot, but it's just one of those things that like that's their passion. They collect shoes, kind of just like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something I actually.
Like me
I've
with my
gone through.
teapots.
Yeah, I went through. I've gone through many. I used to collect action figures. Got rid of them. Started doing the Funko Pops. I thought they were cooler. They were cheaper. Then I started collecting Halloween masks. Don't know why. I just thought they were cool. And then I went to. There was a point where I collected jerseys. Like every time I liked a football player, whether it was on my team or not, I bought their jersey. Pokemon cards when that hype got back up. Trying to think of like what I'm into right now that I don't know.
I'll always collect swords just because I think swords are cool and
Mm-hmm.
they're a great conversation starter when people come in, especially if I have replica swords from an anime or a show.
I still love your face whenever you open those. That still made me so happy.
We've had people come over and be like, "Oh, that's the what?
Dark Repulsor and Elucidor.
Yeah, the Dark Repulsor and the Elucidor," and I'm like, "It is."
Do
I
you want to
also
hold it?
have. Would you like to hold it? I can take it off the wall real quick. It's not sharp. It's just heavy.
Yeah.
Because that's all replica swords are, is they're heavy. They're not sharp. You're not meant to, you know, take them off the wall and beat somebody with them, even though
Right.
you could. I could cause a lot of damage with those swords just by hitting you with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Where's
another thing that I collect a lot of is movies.
mm-hmm.
I can turn around and saw that. So that I don't know.
We'll have to see something because I remember I bought Fang the because he and I both like Sword Art Online and I bought him the Kirito outfit. So we'll have to find somebody that can alter it because I know it was a little tight on you, wasn't
Oh, a little.
it?
Try a lot.
I mean, your butt looked good in it, so.
A lot
It
of
was.
and he waddled away, waddle waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle. Oy vey. So, what is some stuff you guys done over the weekend that you've enjoyed or just want to do again?
Oh, I'm glad you brought it up. I sat in my room,
Thank you.
but
Thank you. Goodness gracious. Can't do
I didn't
this.
really do anything this weekend that I'd want to do again. I mean,
same.
I mean,
My
I
poor hubby.
worked, went out and hung out with Steven and Gavin, and
Aw. No, Gavin's adorable. I still remember that one day when you guys were there and he proposed. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, "Can I hold you, please?" He's just like, don't touch me." I'm like, "Baby."
That baby came in clutch, keeping that entire situation a big surprise.
Mm-hmm.
your son almost ruined it.
Yeah.
It's all right. He didn't know any better.
I know.
He's a good kid, though. I love him to death.
I love how you tried doing the little Ace Ventura thing, and none of us like understood what the fuck was
Oh,
going on.
the key jingle.
I was like, is he struggling?
Is he struggling? He's not struggling. It's my signal. I'm here. Shh, I'm here.
If you guys want to see the proposal,
Mm-hmm.
it's on a dead YouTube channel, but it's on there.
It is.
Fuck.
And you hear our son going, "They're getting married." It's like, we're not getting married right now, buddy. Daddy's just proposing. And it was probably
I've probably watched that video 15 times. One, because I showed people, two, because I watched it, and then the editing process.
Mm. I should make you edit our videos.
Oh my god. Well, I couldn't edit these unless I learned how to. I literally recorded on my phone, took the clips from my photos, uploaded them to, I think the app was called like iMovie. I don't have it anymore because I don't do YouTube. And then I just probably the like what's a good word? Edit it in the easiest, corniest way possible. Like it wouldn't pass like through like how these YouTubers do it now.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
And these don't really need edited unless we say something that like would need edited out. Like we should be like, probably shouldn't have said that. But we're all three pretty good at,
Right.
voicing our opinions, but not straying to where it's bad.
Right.
And the name dropping is not that bad. I mean,
I don't
everyone
care.
pretty much know who you and I are, and
Right. And you've got my Facebook. You can see, my name, what I look like. Like I'm not, terribly like, "Oh my God, how dare you?" No, I don't care.
I care.
Yes, you care. That's why,
all
but
right, we gotta go set all of our fucking profiles to privacy.
yeah, okay. Watch his mom have a fit. Goodness gracious. Can't deal with you guys. So what
On
else?
a slider note, our first podcast is now over 100 views,
Yay!
and we've gone up, I think, 5 subscribers.
Which is awesome. So thank you guys so much for that support. We really appreciate it.
And if
It's
you're not subscribed, fuck you.
no.
No, just kidding.
No. If you're not subscribed, just think about subscribing. We're just small everyday Joes like you guys and just doing something that we like and enjoy, and if it brings you guys like smiles and happiness, that's all that matters to us. So
Here's my thought process, and this may be just because I watch a bunch of YouTube as it is. If you're watching and you're coming back weekly to watch, take 1 second and hit the big red button that says
In the
subscribe.
arms of an angel.
If you're not subscribed, please
from
subscribe to
here.
this YouTube channel so I can support my friends and family. Fuck me.
Fuck me.
I want you to fuck me, Jerry. Anyway.
In the words of one of the best actors from when I was in high school. No disrespect to this man. Do it! Just do it!
Oh Jesus.
If you don't
Make
know who
my
that is,
dreams come true.
Aren't you?
and then maybe one day we can get to know some of these fans, not like on a personal level, and we can have you on the podcast.
That would be cool.
Maybe. I just imagine what my dad's thinking in the other room as I just scream, "Do it! Just fucking do it!"
He comes in there. Are you doing all right, Alpha? Yeah, Dad, I'm doing great. How are you?
Are you subscribed to the WulfCastPodcast?
He's like, I'm out. Just
My
shut the
son
door.
always trying to get me to subscribble to shit I don't know what I'm talking about.
Right. Your dad just sighs at you, looks at you side eye, and just goes back in the front room.
He's like, "Well, what's this about? It's a podcast. You listen to it. You don't even have to actually watch it. You can just listen." Clicks on the first video. An hour? Fuck this shit.
And that's how you are with YouTube videos. I'd be like, hey, dude, watch this video. No, fuck you. It's 20 minutes long.
Because I already watched like 17 plus YouTubers already, and half their videos are.
20 minutes. It ain't gonna kill you.
Mm-hmm.
My life is chaotic.
Why isn't this letting me do this? This is irritating.
What did you ask nicely?
That makes me think of that stupid like nickname joke. Oh, that's why I'm dumb. God,
You're not dumb. You're the brains of this operation.
No, I forgot I had this highlighted, so I was having a dumb moment. But no, it makes me think of that joke. It's like how people get their nicknames. How it's like I got my nickname, and how a lot of other people's do. It's like how you can get Bob from Robert and Rich from
How do you
Richie.
get Dick from Richard?
And it's like, well, if you ask nicely.
You get the Nick from Richard.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get Dick from Richard? It's like, well,
Oh,
if you
how
ask-
do you get Dick from Richard?
I mean, if you ask
wait,
nicely.
no.
It's
I don't know.
that you have to go back in time for that. Just
I always
I
love
know
that.
a guy.
when
I know a guy. Barry Allen.
No,
The
I always
Flash.
love that joke. What was it? Off of Beethoven, where they're trying to figure out names for the dog, and they're like, "Well, why not? It's what you call Uncle Richard." It's like I really don't think Daddy wants to stay on the porch yelling that out. Or it's like how what was it? Courtney Love called her dog fucker.
come here, fucker.
You're a fucker.
Did we talk about how we got our names?
Like our actual birth names or nicknames?
Well, we could do birth names, but our nicknames.
I mean,
You don't have a nickname. We never gave you one.
we never
Well,
gave you one.
Well, no, I mean I got mine after being online, but people call me Dick, asshole, all in the comment section. I'm just kidding.
I mean, with my maiden name, my nickname in high school used to be Stoner and Satan.
I think my maiden name. I've heard two
You don't
stories.
have a maiden. You don't have a maiden name.
Well, I mean like my name. I guess I said that wrong, but like my actual name. I've heard that it came from a book, and also it came from what did they used to call those shows that fucking everybody's parents watched? Not a sitcom, but it's like a
I know. Hang on. The word is it's a daytime drama. Word. Freaking soap opera.
yes.
Days of Our Lives.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I
the
think it was
longest
All My
running.
Children.
I have never liked soap operas. I cannot stand them.
Why? You watch Supernatural?
Bitch. You leave my Winchester boys alone. They can have
Who?
me any way they want.
We still need to get with my little brother for Halloween and have him and I dress up as Sam and Dean, and then have our dog in a fucking beige vest.
No, just get him a little tie, like a little tie, and then they'll usually
yeah.
make it like a white collar with whatever color tie Castiel had, and just have you and Sam and then our little cat. That would be adorable as hell. Let's see. Because we all know that you were named after an angel, because we talked about that a couple podcasts ago.
I don't think that's why my name was chosen, but if you look up you got Zachariah, and it's a priest or archangel name.
Yeah,
if that story is true.
I don't know where my mom got mine from, because I know my name was going to be Cecilia.
Celia Tone.
Yeah. My name was going to be Cecilia, but according to my mother, my grandma was like, oh, we can call her Cece for short. It'll be so adorable. My mom's like, no, her name's Celia. So,
and now we still call you.
Yeah, but the nickname of Cece still sticks because people can't pronounce my name correctly. They'll either call me Celia, Celica, Or they'll
That's the name of a car.
yeah, and I'm just like, just call me Cece. It's easier. That way you don't have to struggle to pronounce my name. Just call me Cece.
Then you got
And
my nickname for you. Hey, bitch.
yeah, or wife. Of course, I used to love the song Cecilia. I used to love it. And then I had a creepy freaking gym teacher in middle school would sing that song to me every day, and I just freaking can't stand it anymore. I hate it.
Dropped out. I would have left that class.
It was gym. I couldn't drop out.
Bye.
But
Could
his
just not show up?
it
That's what
just
I did.
let's talk about that for a minute. So, um, being a girl, growing up, I hit puberty pretty young. I went from flat chest to a C pretty much overnight. I was stacked in middle or high school or in elementary, middle school, high school. And it's like it's creepy because you have those older male teachers and like they worry about the kids. They're like, "Oh, we don't want to entice the boys." The boys don't really care. It's the teachers that you have to worry about. You have more creepy teachers than you do high school students. Yes, the boys have their hormones. Yes, they're going to be all hornied up and everything, but you know, it's amazing how they're like, "Well, you can't dress like that because you'll entice the boys." Dude, I was in a freaking t-shirt and a pair of shorts and I had male teachers basically ogling me like I was a piece of meat.
You know how many times I would sit in gym class and just pray that I didn't.
Papa boner.
I didn't know if I could could say it.
Man,
Not that I
boner.
was like looking like going, oh god, she's fucking hot, Bing. But like
No, it's just,
like you would
guys
just
can't
sit there
control
because yeah, and then like in jeans you can hide it to an extent, but like basketball shorts,
It's out there for all to see.
it.
and then it's like and for
You
some
stand
reason
up and it's just like
you
it's improper to point, sir.
Enemy spotted.
in today's gym class we're popping tents. Learn how to pop your tents.
No, that's an actual
Or
thing.
pitch a tent. That's what.
People don't know why it happened. And by people, I mean the people who get to study dicks their entire life.
I would love that job.
But they don't know why men will just randomly, for no fucking reason, sudden erection. It just happens.
I don't. Yeah.
Maybe it's just
couldn't
the body's way of doing checks and balances, just to make sure, hey, is it still working?
Well, then it can do it when I'm at home watching TV or in the shower or playing video games. When I'm not away or when I'm away from everybody, not when I'm standing at line at my favorite restaurant, just bing, or in the middle of gym class, bing. Oh, this guy gets fucking erected by fucking KFC.
I mean, hell, my nipples get hard for a good bucket, so.
No, it's just one of them things. Just honey.
Oh, what, dear?
Come on, Tail, read the room.
Come on, Tail, read the room. Freaking Lego, she's sitting there, his tail wagging happily in a death or, life situation.
He's literally standing in front of a mob and his best friend shows up. Read the room, Tail.
Quit wagging.
That's what that reminds me of. But yeah.
Or it's like, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think it's the body more or less doing a check and balance of, hey, am I doing okay? Is this alive? Is it, functioning properly? Ding, yep, we're good. And then you're just sitting there awkwardly for a few minutes.
Can't be the only guy who fucking thought about just there has to be at least one good-looking teacher in the school.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, there was. I had a huge crush on my music teacher. God, he was hot.
Well, there was this one teacher that she did like different classes, so she had like I don't know. She just had different classes. I don't want to like if someone that I know is watching this, I don't want to they're talking about, and then they tell that person. Then, but anyways, I haven't seen her since high school.
So thought you were hot.
But she had like different classes, so she taught this, and then she would also teach this. So like one semester, I had like 3 of her classes, and just like I'm telling you, like if it would have happened in the classroom, the locker rooms, whatever, I would have been happy. I wouldn't have been happy the rest of my life, but I would have been fucking happy. Let me tell you. Podcast is sponsored by the word awkward.
No, I just looked it up. Apparently, what can cause this the randomness is apparently fluctuations in testosterone might be part of the reason as to why that
Might
happens. Yeah,
might be.
might be. But it's just it's just fluctuations from testosterone, and there's probably other things too. So, but yep. Of course, then you have your weird one that I explained to you, which is I don't complain, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, we're not. I'm just saying.
I wasn't even aware it was a thing.
Yep. Well, now you know, and knowing's half the battle.
Yeah, Joe. Anyway.
I think I know what you're talking about. Not from your personal experience. I don't know what. I just think I know what.
That's you.
Bless you. Rona.
That's you.
Rona.
Yes, actually.
Obligatory. The more you know.
Jesus Christ.
He left this conversation forever ago.
Oh, he left the chat a long time ago. He said, "The fuck is going on here?" Nope, bidink. It's all right. I can't help myself. It was funny. Anyway. Goodness gracious.
What's the future looking like?
Hell.
Well, yeah. This world's gone to shit in a handbasket.
Right. I'll drive the bus if I have to. I don't want to, but I will.
I don't want to drive a bus. I've always actually thought of that. Like, people that drive buses and semis, props to them. I'd be scared. I'm scared. I would be scared to, like, hit something.
They're just, well,
You
I mean,
get
you get
you
training.
get training. It ain't like they just throw you on a fucking here's your semi, go ahead.
Good luck.
I love the people who try to brake check semis.
Yeah, that's
because
just
they
ridiculous.
think they're gonna win that fight. Like, no, motherfucker, every semi pretty much has a camera on it
Mm-hmm.
that is rolling at the time that you decide to do that.
Yep. People think they're smart, but they're not.
I'm gonna get free insurance here. Then they go to
Speaking
court for it, and they end up paying out thousands of dollars because they thought brake checking a semi was a good idea.
Mm-hmm. It's not. It's
speaking of the
deadly.
future, though,
What's up?
I feel like since you're off for the next week, or at least, you should get a hold of that guy.
Yeah, I think he's been on VR chat a couple times. I can check it out.
Yeah, I was
See.
talking to Fang about that. About seeing to kind of step up our podcast a little bit and get him to do maybe like an outro and intro for us. That way we don't have to sit here and look for like music that's not copywritten and all that jazz.
Well, even like that would be cool, but I'm ready to like start making music. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to do it
I want to do it.
before we get locked down again.
Even if
And
we get locked down again, we can still, if we just buy better mics, order them and have them sent, we'd have good quality mics. We could record shit that way and then just send audio files to each other.
yeah, get it sort of because you'll probably have to buy like a program to help you. Well, no, because he could do that. Never mind. But
Is the mic that you use on your desk, that like little stand one?
mm-hmm.
Could we use that one for music, or would we have to get something else, you think?
No,
It would work. We would need to throw probably a mic bubble on it and figure out the exact uh settings to run on, because that mic picks up everything. It could pick up a mouse fart through the wall.
essentially.
Yeah, but are we doing it in the downstairs closet or your bedroom closet?
I mean, the bedroom would be kind of a better start. It would be hotter, but it'd be
But I mean,
roomier. You could actually stand up in it without craning your neck.
Yeah, because it's a big old walk-in closet.
we would just close your door, put something in front of it. Or no, we wouldn't even have to do that. And then close the closet door, put something in front of that, and then with probably like all the clothes and stuff you have in there, it would probably reduce some of the echo and stuff.
But yeah, you want
Probably.
Yeah, you'd want to keep the clothing in there. That way, it would get rid of the echo and reverberation off the walls. But I mean, just you guys will get there. I know you will. I believe in you.
I ain't doing much singing right now anyway.
Yeah. It
My
it
voice
sound
likes to.
it sound more like someone just killing a chicken, just like.
I thought about it's embarrassing because I used to do it all the time, putting like little covers up on my Instagram, not that I have that many followers, just to see if like somebody will comment and say that I've improved or, hey, don't do this.
Hey, fortune favors the bold. You don't know until you try.
Yeah, I might do that.
I mean, it doesn't hurt. And what's the worst someone's gonna say is like, "Oh, we don't like your music." Well, that's just one person. And
We
but you,
think you're garbage. That's cool. I don't know who you are.
right? And you don't let that
The
stop you. So
and something my good buddy from work says, bad publicity is still
It's still
publicity.
publicity. Yep.
mm-hmm. It's still getting noticed. So I mean, that's a good thing. And they might have that one friend that's like, "Man, these people are horrible. Check them out." And then they might be like, "Hey, we really like this music." So they thought they were being jerks and trying to make your music look bad, and they're like, "Oh, and hey, we like your music," you know. So it works out in the end.
Like I said, I probably said this before anyways. I don't care if quick scenario, you and we make music, right? And we have May featured and that guy and whoever else. I mean, we could find other people to feature. I know that JJ does rapping and stuff too, but like we make a 10 to 15 song mixtape album, whatever. Or even if we do more, whatever. Even if it gets out and say we put the first song on YouTube or we're Spotify or wherever we're putting the music at, and it just everyone keeps dogging. I'm not quitting.
Yeah, and as well, you
Absolutely
And
not.
shouldn't.
just because like a lot of people didn't like that first song doesn't mean they won't like the second song. And just because I put out that first or we put out that first song, that song could have a certain meaning to one of us or both of us. So, I mean, and then it ties back into like everyone saying, well, MGK went to rock because he failed at rap. Well, his rock album is his most successful selling album and has gone, what's like the highest? Like, is it platinum?
I think
Yeah, I
so.
think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's gotten platinum and I mean, seems to be working out for him. So
All right. You
I'm
don't
just
give up
ready.
after one failure because people see it as oh, I failed, so I just should give up. No, it's a learning. It's a learning curve. You're like, okay, well, I failed at this. How do I make it better? How do I be better? How do I change it to sound better? If you give up after that first try, you'll never learn because you'll always see yourself as a failure. Everybody who's become famous in their life failed at one point or another. The difference is they got back up and kept doing it. And that's what most people see it as like, oh, I didn't do this, blah, 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 blah. Like, take my art, for instance. Like, if I just said, oh, I can't draw, I give up, I never would have gotten better. I've got tons of drawing pads around this apartment that have just all my old work in it that are just horrible. They're bad. But I've learned as I've gone to get better, to improve, to change, to work my proportions, to do all this. It's trial and error. You can't give up. And like I will preach that. It's and practice. And practice is the thing. Practice, practice. Keep going. Don't give up. Try harder. Learn from your mistakes. Adjust. And never be afraid to ask for help. Because most people say, oh, if I ask for help, I'm failing. No, asking for help shows that you're a much stronger and better person, that you're willing to see your failings, but you're also willing to adapt and learn and change and to be a better person, artist, what have you, because you have the balls and dignity to ask, hey, I'm failing. How do I fix it? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, so I have 2 mixtapes out already and I recorded these years ago. And I know personally from someone who has never like edited music or produced their own music or whatever. Yes, I got my beats from a friend of mine. Um, but like as I like would listen to them back, I'm like, these are terrible. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still gonna put it out, and I'll learn from it. So when I put these out, I had people saying, "Bro, you have lyrics, you have bars, and you just have to like, get that confidence." And like you can. And I like would listen to them back, going, "Yeah, I can write my own stuff, and it's good." But like how I'm putting it out, I sound like I'm not confident in my lyrics, or I'm not confident in myself. So I need to work on that. But there was another thing before I even did my own mixtapes. I was featured on my buddy's mixtape, who has been doing it for quite some time now. I've talked about him before on here. Um, but like after I finished recording, he just looked at me, and he wasn't like, like jaw dropped to the ground, but he was like, "Bro, you have a fucking rap voice for a white guy." And I was like I didn't like go, "Hey, thanks, man." Da, da, da. But like mentally, I was like,
Fuck yeah.
"Holy fucking shit, I'm a rapper!"
I'm a rapper. Hey,
Wow, we did it.
man.
And then then it goes to like a sitcom series where like in his head and my head are having this argument. Like, bro, chill. You know, I hope you guys know what I mean when I say that. But...
Yeah, no, I gotcha. That's funny. But yeah, no, you'll get there. And I know people, it's hard. It's hard to not give up. Like, I mean, it's hard to give up. It's words. It's easy to give up. It's harder to stay the course and be like, you know what? It'll pay off in the end. I got this. Like, I mean, I okay. To quote one of my favorite movies is Jim Carrey had said, "Where would Tina Turner be when she rolled over and said, 'Hit me again, Ike, and this time put some stank on it. Rolling down the rivers where'd she be?'"
Yeah.
So you've gotta hit when you hit that like Batman. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
quote Batman much, but one of his favorite things got me. It's when Alfred asks Wayne, "Why do we fall down?" It's we fall down and we get up because you fall down to get back up. You fall down, you get back up. You keep getting back up. The minute you stay down is when you've truly failed.
That was
So,
almost borderline a Rocky quote instead of a Batman quote.
oh, I haven't watched Rocky in
When you
years.
fall down, you get back up, and you keep getting back up.
Yeah.
You get this, Rocky. But no, it's like you get back up. You don't let it defeat you. Because when you are finally defeated by your own thoughts and insecurities, you truly have failed.
I think another big thing though is that like, because like even you are still kind of Fang, that's what I'm referring to, is still kind of shy to sing in front of both of us. But he knows that us two are his biggest supporters at this moment.
Oh yeah.
Well, to be honest, we will be his biggest supporters no matter how many fans come along the way.
Mm-hmm.
But
Absolutely.
what I'm trying to get at is I think what a confidence booster will be is that um you're going to be in that closet with the door shut by yourself. Yes, we might be out in the room or down the hall or whatever while you record your part,
I'll be sitting outside. Show me your tits.
but it's just I think that what was I getting at? Like I just mean like it's gonna help versus like how like most of the artists like they have like 5 people staring at them while they're recording.
Yeah.
So I mean I think it'll be a little easier on us for that perspective. But we got to start with getting in touch with that guy and before he just doesn't want to work with us anymore.
Yeah.
He'll work with you guys.
I know he's got
Believe.
school and shit going right now, so.
Cool.
If you
Tell him to
just
quit.
believe. You guys
School's not
got
gonna
this.
take you anywhere.
Oh,
Music kids,
bull.
let's do this.
Hush it. Stay in school, kids. Trust me. It's smarter to stay in school. May seem boring and tedious, but it's worth it in the end, trust me. Nothing? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
That was a good way to end the podcast.
Yeah.
Next, you gotta get to practice here soon, so a little bit of a
Is it
shorter.
already about that time? God
Yeah.
damn.
About
So-
7.
Yeah, give or take, gives you more time to kind of chill before your words. Words are hard today for your match, so hands drive me nuts. We'll go ahead and end the podcast here today. So thanks for sitting with us. Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias.
You spelled Twitch wrong.
Did I spell wrong? Oh, I did. There's double I. I'm sorry. It's Twitch.
It's itch.
Twitch. I'll fix it
I didn't
later.
see that until now.
It's only yours that I did it to, too.
Yeah, don't follow this guy.
Don't follow this guy. This guy's a loser.
Fuck this guy.
This one, this Fang's Twitch. That's Twitch. That's the Twitch you know. The Twitch I'm on, totally different Twitch.
That's legit. We are also now on Facebook at WulfCastPodcast. Make sure to also start using the hashtag WulfCastPodcast. Help us get out there and let people know that we may not be the #1 podcast, but we can be the #1 podcast in their hearts if you let us. So we appreciate the love and support. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you
Until
guys
next
so
time.
much. So until next time, we'll see you guys
Bye.
later. Bye!
Later.